everybody. It's like 4:30 in the morning. I'm waiting for my daughter to actually cross the border right here. Get through that portón right there. She comes in through there. Look at that. Actually, someone left some botas right there. Some boots. It's cool. So anyways, check it out. Check it out. This is the border. Oh yeah, I got her little bully. Gets out from work. She can have a little snack. See the little round doors? Yeah, it's supposed to be only one way, but you know, us Mexicans, we like to break things. So instead of being one way, we made it two ways. Look how empty the border is. Pretty empty. Look at that. Empty. Look at that. This is the old tape border right here. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Some guys are coming in through the scooter right there. How empty that is. I wonder if I should just make it run. Book it, huh? I should just book it right now. I've been working out, so I'm pretty sure I could sprint it. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to see me in the news? Yeah, right. I got too much to lose, boy. Too much to lose. So I don't know if you guys can see that guy selling burritos right there. He actually has a scooter and he went over there delivering a burrito. And his little electrical scooter. It's right there, look at that, right there. Repartiendo burritos en la línea. Look, this is a matter of 5 minutes. It actually got packed. Look at that. Already. Yeah, buddy. Time to play, work and play with the RC cars. Good morning once again, guys. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now. I'm just washing my car. I was gonna go get my windows tinted, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like going over there right now. It's not part of the plan yet. So part of the plan was to wash the car, so I didn't want to deviate from the plan, because then I'd be like, oh, it's not open or something happens. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So we're gonna be washing the car right now. I'm gonna get some chicken here from down the street, on the dirt chicken, and then we'll see how the chicken is. All right, so let's go. Entonces, por favor. Okay. So this is the hail gordonis, huevos de gordonis for your little milkshake, right? Well, for your juice right here. And then my chicken's gonna get over there right now. I'm gonna get some chicken, dirt chicken. So I got me this juice right here, and I'm getting some chicken right now. This juice is so good. It was only 50 pesos. Yeah, buddy. And then get some dirt chicken now, right? Let's get some dirt chicken. So I'm right here just waiting for the chicken. I'm hella hungry, huh? I'm waiting for the car to be finished. Chicken. I don't want to eat it right here because then my hands gonna get all greasy, and then yeah, it's not sanitary. One thing is buying it from the street with dust, and another thing is eating it with dusty, dirty hands. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna make my taquito now. Look at this. Excuse me. Nice. Look at that. Right there in his hosita. I don't care if people tell me corn tortillas are bad for you, because at the end of the day, what matters is that you enjoy what you eat. Of course, I'm not saying go eat a tall pack of Twinkies, you know what I mean? I mean, enjoy a Twinkie. Why not? You know what I mean? You love it, eat it, but proportionally, you know? Don't overdo it. Don't abuse it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you work out. Yeah, I work out, so I'm gonna, you know, eat whatever I want, which is true. Take the leisure, take the pleasure to eat whatever you want because you work out for it. Great. You know what I mean? But with the same time, don't abuse it. Ah, this is so good. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Dusty chicken. So good. I love this dusty chicken. Put some salsita. And then got a little taquito. Then my green juice. Delicioso. Muy delicioso, sí, amigo. All right, see you guys next time, all right? Let's go. I'm gonna eat. I'm finishing. I'm smacking. Oh, look at that. All right, peace out, y'all. I'm gonna finish eating, okay? Bye. Hey guys, I forgot to show you, all right? Because I didn't look. Look what it also comes with, not just chile and salsita and rice, but you also get, oops, a grilled onion. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Can't wait to eat this. I'm already salivating. Oh man, this is so good, so good. Why does God have to bless me so much, man? This is so good right here. So delicioso. It's my third taco. Yeah. Right, so I just finished eating. That chicken was actually by far so good. I don't know if it's because I was really, really starving or it was really good, but it was really good. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about little something since I've been asking what happened to my ribs, how I fractured my ribs. I'm gonna tell you guys how I fractured my ribs in just a minute, okay? Look at my house. My house looks beautiful. Look at that. Oh, my house looks so beautiful. God, why am I so blessed? This is a follow-up to my earlier video. Well, this is a follow-up from earlier today and told you guys what happened with my absence and how I had a reality check, you know what I mean? Long story short, I fractured my ribs, okay? I fractured my ribs, two in the front and one in the back. With this fracture, my whole life went down. I don't want to be too dramatic. My life didn't go all the way down, you know what I mean? Well, obviously everything, for every beginning, everything has an end, you know what I mean? Everything has a start and everything has an end. And there's a time for everything. There's a lesson to be learned in everything. You know what I mean? So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to tell you guys what happened, okay? This happened about 8 months ago. I was just minding my own business. Me and my wife went to an appointment where this little plaza. And the appointment was in the second or third story, something like that. So anyways, as I dropped her off, me and my son walked upstairs, dropped her off. We were walking down the stairs. It was a rainy day. But I don't blame the rain for this. Okay, so anyways, the plaza had stairs with tiles on it. And if you walked on tile, especially when it's raining, it's very, very slippery. You know, the plaza didn't have any grip tape on the steps or anything like that. It's a mom and pop shop, you know, a little mom and pop plaza. You already know they put tiles in everywhere, tiles on the floor, tiles in the parking lots everywhere. I guess it was on sale that day. So long story short, I was walking down the stairs. I was already down the last flight of stairs, right? I told my boy, hey, hold my hand and grab that rail, and I'm gonna grab this rail because these stairs are very, very steep. They're like inclinadas, like they ain't like at a 90-degree angle with a nice slope. No, this stairs like I don't know who built that plaza. But anyways, long story short, I told my boy, hey, this last set of stairs, you know, hold my hand and hold onto the rail and let's walk together. As I'm walking, little by little, slowly, bam, I fell down. I fell on my left hand side, and then the edge of the stairs just went bam. I felt like my whole air got knocked out of me. Boy, it did get knocked out of me, you know, and I can take a hit. I used to box before, and I used to get hits to the stomach, hits to the liver, and I can take a hit. You know what I mean? But this was like, oh my goodness. I was out of breath for like 3 minutes, I want to say. I couldn't even breathe through my nose. I couldn't breathe. I was just like, I got up right away. I ain't no problem because that's just an instinct. Boom, get up. Nobody saw nothing. You know what I mean? And everybody was just looking at me like, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay, whatever. You know what I mean? So my boy looks at me. He's like, you okay? And I was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. So we go about our business, pretending like everything's okay because I don't want to panic. I don't want to be like, oh, what happened? This is broken. You know, I didn't know my ribs were broken. I did not know. You know what I mean? I was walking. I ended up finished my errands. I had to go across the street. I had to go to the real quick to a Florido. I had to go get some groceries real quick. So me and my boy go across the street. We go get the stuff we had to go get. And I was like, man, I was like, this hurts. I was like, you know, I was like, I need to go check myself. And then I go home about my day, still in pain. You know what I mean? Hurts a lot. And I told my wife, like, you know, if it doesn't get better by tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the doctors. I have IMSS. You know, if you guys know what IMSS is, it's the government medical insurance that you would get here. Every employer has it. Well, every employer that reports taxes has it. And it's, you know, anyways, I went to the IMSS. Next morning I went because the pain was so unbearable. I went in like at 5 in the morning. I told the doctor, I was like, hey man, I just fell up the stairs. I didn't tell him I fell downstairs early in the morning because then he would have said, oh, why you waited so long? So I told him, no, I just fell down right now. They're like, what were you doing? I was like, walking down my house, and boom, I fell, you know, whatever. So he checked me, touched me here, touched me there. And he's like, you know what? You need to get some x-rays, but the x-ray people are not here. So I'm going to give you a little order for you to go and get them x-rays and then come back. But you have to go home and come back with us. Like, all right, cool. I go home. Well, actually, he gives me a shot. He gives me a shot for the pain. And I felt good. You know, I was like, damn. I was like, hey, you know, I'm good. I was like, I don't need to go back to the doctor no more. I was like, I'm good. And my wife's like, nah, you have to go to the doctor because what if something's wrong with you? You need to take those x-rays. I was like, fine. I go to take the x-rays. They give me a hassle because I don't have my cartilla. I don't ever go to the IMSS. I think the last time I went to the IMSS last time was like 5 years ago for ingrown toenail. You know what I mean? But anyways, I go to the IMSS again. I go to the x-ray people. They see me and they're like, no, we can't see you because you don't have your cartilla. And I was like, okay, well, how do I get my cartilla? And they're like, well, you need to go to that window over there, but they don't open to 12. I was like, oh my goodness. They're like, yeah. And then you have to bring a picture. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I just came from the ER. I don't have time for this. I was like, you guys swear that we walk around with our insurance card in the back of my pocket. You know what I mean? And this ain't no insurance card. This ain't no little business card. This is a little booklet with a little book, and it just opens and opens with pages. And you need to have your picture on it. Long story short, I told the x-ray people, I was like, look, man, I was like, I'm really much in pain right now. Can you at least show me the x-rays and see what's wrong with them? And then they're like, okay, let's go. I went to the back. They took my x-rays. And then they're like, you know what? You do have 2 fractured ribs, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. It's like, I'm gonna upload this to your file. And then if you go see the doctor in the ER or your regular doctor particular, familiar, it's like, they'll be able to see it once they pull up your file. And so I'm gonna send them to them digitally. And I was like, cool, you know, kudos to you. Because I'm going straight to the ER right now because the doctor told me to come back. So I finish my x-rays. I go back, walk around, get out of the building, go back into the ER. And the receptionist like, no, this is not an emergency. So, no, we can't see you. And you don't even have your cartilla. And I was like, look, lady, I was like, I have my IFE. You can look it up on the system. This is me. You know what I mean? You know, like, this is me, you know? So anyways, after a little panico, a little show, I mean, I didn't get dramatic. I just told them how it is. You know what I mean? So anyways, I got seen. The doctor saw me. She saw the x-rays. And she's like, yeah, you do have 2 fractured ribs. She confirmed 2 in the front, 1 in the back. And she's like, there's nothing we can do for you. I can give you a shot. She gave me another shot of morphine. And I was like, all right, cool. And then she gave me some ibuprofen 800s. She me bendó. That's what she did. Just put gas around my freaking ribs. That's all she did. You know what I mean? That's all you can do, actually. There's nothing you can do for rib fractures. So anyways, I go home and I had to start the recovery phase because I couldn't walk. Once that morphine wore off, I was like, so much in pain after that, you know. And to go to sleep, I had to be propped up. I had to stand up. I actually had to be seated up like a 70-90 degree angle. I could not lay down at all because that stretch movement going down or going up, especially going up, it was like, oh, it was so painful, so painful. And I was just scared that what if I do a sudden move and then it punctures my lung, you know what I mean? Because that could happen too, you know what I mean? With a fractured rib, it can just slide and cut your lungs again, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. So I had to be very careful. The first couple weeks, oh my goodness, so painful. This, you know, it was like a slow recovery, you know what I mean? And I just kept thinking, I was like, why me? Why me? I was like, oh my goodness, I take care of myself. I eat good. I try to eat healthy. You know, I take vitamins, you know, I exercise, I work out, you know what I mean? Why me? You know, I like to think it's like I'm a healthy individual. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? There's a lesson to be learned in this, you know, and just with anything, there's a lesson to learn everywhere. So I will say, you know what? Maybe this is something telling me, well, God telling me that I'm not taking care of myself that well. And he's like, take care of yourself better, because if you don't take care of business, You don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of your family? Who's going to take care of yourself? You know what I mean? That's why I figure, if I don't take care of me, who's going to take care of me? You know what I mean? I don't expect my wife to take care of me because I'm here to take care of her. I don't expect my boys to take care of me because I'm here to take care of them. You know what I mean? And I don't expect, someone to come over and be like, hey, let me take care of you, which was nice. My mom helped me out. My wife helped me out. My kids, they helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? So, it was a team effort, a recovery. I was so blessed too that during that time I had already got fired, but I landed a job working from home. So that was like the beauty of it, working from home with a fractured rib. My employer didn't know anything about it because I didn't want to go on leave. You know what I mean? So anyways, long story short, the recovery phase was very, very painful. The first 2 weeks was like so painful. I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk down the stairs. I couldn't even drive my car out. I was like, I don't want to say I went to like a depressed state, but I went to like a little down state where I was like just like tired. I couldn't, I was just disappointed in myself, you know what I mean? Because I was like, what could I have done? What could I have done to prevent this? And there was nothing I could have prevented it. You know what I mean? Life is life. Things are going to happen and everything's going to happen for a purpose. You know what I mean? So long story short, I started, recuperating, started doing more chores around the house. I was able to sweep. I was able to mop, started cooking a little bit more, and a month and a half, 2 months after actually down the line, I actually started saying, let me go get a massage. So now that I was able to somewhat lay down flat, and get up on my own, I went to go get a massage, and I told the lady, hey, I just had her fractured. Can you do like a shiatsu, but not so hard? Watch the ribs. Long story short, she was able to give me nice, massage that helped me out a lot, And then at home, there's not much actually that you can do, you know what I mean? All I was doing basically just wrapping myself up, with the gauze, just like the M's did, just wrap myself up. Sometimes I'll tell my wife, hey, wrap me up. I wouldn't want to be wrapped up so much because it would squeeze me, you know what I mean? I didn't want to be squeezed because it just hurt, you know what I mean? But you needed it because you needed some type of compression. So after a minute, I was like, whatever. I started putting the icy hot. I started doing more movements. The recovery was very, very slow. I was all hunchback. I couldn't walk right. I was just like this, just like, it was just painful. Bad posture. I was even lopsided like this, you know what I mean? So anyways, long story short, 2-3 months down the road, I started, getting a little more healthier, more mobility, more movement, and I started like praying, I was like, damn, I was like, Father, take this pain away from me already. Take it, I was like, but I was like, nah, make me stronger. If I need to get stronger because this, then make me that strong person, that I need to go, you know what I mean? That I need to go through this for a reason, you know what I mean? So anyways, I went to the gym. 3 months down the road, I went back to the gym. I started to see what I could do, what I couldn't do. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't lift. I couldn't do bench press. I couldn't do shoulder press. I couldn't even do legs. So I started doing just 5-pound dumbbells, 2.5-pound bells, 5-pound dumbbells, just doing the lubricating, lubricating the muscle, the joints, just repetitions, just basically movements, to lubricate your joints and lubricate your muscles. So I wasn't really working out per se. I was just going there for mobility, treadmill, walking, that's all I was doing. I was just like 30 minutes at that, and go back home and, just do about my day. Sleeping was still a little challenge, you know what I mean? But I kept doing it, I kept taking my eyes. I didn't take no medication during the whole time, unless it was like very, very painful. I would pop 800 ibuprofen. But I didn't like taking any meds because I don't even like taking supplements right now when I'm working out. I don't like supplements. The only thing I take is like a fat burner right now and a multivitamins. That's what I'm taking, you know what I mean? And with a good diet, I think you're good, So anyways, long story short, my baby girl just text me right now. Let me swipe. Oops. So anyways, 3-4 months in a row, I started getting mobility, started getting more strength. I started working out at the gym. And then one time I was like, let me see if I can do bench press. Let me see if I can do shoulder press. You know what I mean? I know I still couldn't do legs yet. So I started doing bench press. And the first time I did my bench press on the flat bench, I hurt myself again. So I was like, nah, I can't do it yet. Then I started learning my body. I was like, I'm going to do a decline. I started pushing myself a little harder and harder. But, I wasn't there 100%, But anyways, long story short, 5-8 months down the road, I started recuperating a little more and more. I noticed that I was 90%, 80, 90% better because I was starting to do pull-ups now. I was able to do my bench press. I was doing my shoulder press on the Smith machines. I was starting to do a little bit of squats, with a little bit of weight, and, thank God everything worked out, slowly but surely, because there's really, like I said, there's nothing you can do to speed up your recovery. You just have to take one day at a time. If you're too much in pain, pop a pill, but I don't recommend it because you got to fight it. You know what I mean? You got to know your body, because it's true. If you numb yourself with that pain medication, it's actually, for me, it was actually worse, because I was able to sweep, mop, and do a lot of movements. But then later on, I was like, oh, that thing, I would pay for it. You know what I mean? So that's why didn't like take medication, because I didn't know what was me and what wasn't me. You know what I mean? So anyways, long story short, I'm doing better now. I'm recovering. And this is where I'm at now, just taking one day at a time, one step at a time, recovering better, getting to know myself better, my body, physically, mentally, and spiritually, you know what I mean? And I hope you guys, and I thank you guys actually for bearing with me, and it's just been a rough patch, but I'm here. I've always been here. I've never been distant. I've been dormant, but I've never been gone, you know what I mean? But that's what you guys gonna see here more often. You guys gonna see more about my life. You guys gonna see what life is after deportation. I'll be answering you guys' questions. I know you guys wanted to know if I'm ever going to go back to the States, you know what I mean? And, stuff like that. I know sometimes some of you guys wanted to know what happened to me and my wife, which we will talk about it, but I'd rather have my wife here so we can both, talk about it like a grown adults, because I got to, could tell you guys something. But anyways, long story short, my wife is cool, don't even trip. My wife is my wife. But anyways, long story short, I appreciate you guys staying here with us. I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking it. And I hope to see you guys soon, all right? I'm going to send you guys more videos because you guys do deserve this. And I hope you guys like what life is after deportation, all right? And this is what life is. It involves me, my family, the gym, my hobbies. It involves God, you know what I mean? It involves a lot of things, you know what I mean? Daily life, challenges, the ups and downs, you know what I mean? The good and the bad and everything in between. You know what I mean? That's what life is after deportation, guys. All right. So thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you guys want to share it, go and share it. All right. Thank you guys. Take care.